It did take him 21 days to build it, and I just mentioned all of the materials are from here in the Ozarks or Dogwood Canyon itself. Now, if you want to see the entire thing on video, you can see that by going to YouTube, look up either Animal Planet or Treehouse Masters 2015 Christmas Special, and you can see the entire build-up of our treehouse. It's about a 25-minute video. Over there to the left is our tallest waterfall. Now, I am going to mention several slow-motion videos for you guys today. That is one of them. If you get your group over on the railing and do about a 5-second slow-motion video, that water cascading behind you kind of freezes in place right above your head. Now, once you've got that 5 seconds in there, fast forward it to the perfect spot, then freeze it right there. Then you can share that single photo on either your social media with your friends and family. It's just a cool photo once you get it established. That's our Indian Falls. It's 150 feet. Just to the right of that falls, you look in that crack there, you'll see a cave. That lower cave, Johnny Morris was exploring that back in 1990. First year he was here. In that cave, he found human remains. Turned out to be about a 35-year-old male, which he sent out for carbon dating, and that came back in 960 AD. Then 3 years later, he was exploring the caves up on the top up there, and up there, he found 3 more human remains. But they were all 3 children. They estimated the children to be between 3 and 8 years old. Sent them out for carbon dating as well, and those came back 130 to 900 AD. Dogwood Canyon has 3 different water systems in it. To our left is Little Indian. We're going to drive by it for a little while. Behind us on the other side of the parking lot is Hobbs Creek. Then up the road just a little ways, we're going to run right into Dogwood Creek. In addition to that, I'll point out Dogwood when we cross it. In addition to those 3 streams, we also have 32 freshwater streams. That's where the water comes right up from underground. Helps us to generate just about 54 million gallons of water a day that we dump into Table Rock Lake. Our water normally hovers between 55 and 65 degrees, and that is virtually year-round. Now, I know we have some military veterans on my tram. Can I have a show of hands for how many we have? Military veterans? We have several. Would you guys please help me in thanking those guys by giving them a round of applause? Thank you for your service. This bridge we're coming up to, it's placed here in your honor. It is our Sabre Bridge and Calvary crossing, placed there by Johnny Morris to say thank you to those that serve our country. He also has a discount for you. All you got to do is show your ID when you buy something at Bass Pro, and he'll extend to you some kind of discount. You are going to see people fishing here in Dogwood today. We are a private park, so you do not need a fishing license or a trout stamp. We do have an hourly rate, which is $20 for adults and $15 for children. We have everything in the store to rent for that. Now, it is designed as catch and release only. However, the tradition is that if you do catch a trout, you are supposed to kiss it before you put it back in the water. Now, if you find out after you kiss that trout that you did fall in love, well, guess what? We're not going to separate you from that new lover. We'll let you take that lover home with you. $5.75 a pound. We'll pack it on ice. Guys, that's a cheap price for a new lover. See that tree right to your right? That's a sycamore tree. We estimate that tree to be 150 years old. That is based on its size. Now, in addition to that, you can look for oak and maple, elm, hickory, black walnut, eastern red cedars, persimmons, ash, sassafras, pawpaws, pines, red buds, and of course, the dogwoods. The dogwood is our state tree. It is also what our park is named after. Now, if you'd like to see our trees in bloom, you need to come back and see us right about tax time. Now, for my lady there in the black and the blonde hair, since you don't file your taxes, young lady, that is April 15th, okay? That's normally when they bloom. We are coming up to our Long Pine Crossing. That is the official name of our bridge. But here in Dogwood, we always refer to this as our Amish Bridge. That is because this bridge was in fact built by the Amish. That was back in 1992, led by a man named Daniel Schwartz. Him and his team came here from just outside of Springfield, Missouri. There's photos of the Amish build it on your walls as you pull in. This wood, it came to us from Chicago, Illinois. They were tearing down a 100-year-old warehouse. Johnny Morris was able to reclaim the wood and bring it here to Dogwood. It does span 80 feet from one side to the other. Each of these 12 by 12 beams, about 130 years old now. We are coming back through that water on the way back. That's our little Indian. Now, the Amish don't normally use power tools or electricity when they build their structures, so we did put on display the type of tools that they use. That's right there on your right. That lower left-hand corner, that is a block and tackle. They use a lot of those to help lift those heavy beams. Our chapel is our first stop. That's going to be right up here on our left. Now, our chapel was assembled by our own staff. That was back in 2002. It was intentionally built to look like an 1800s chapel. All the materials are from here in the Ozark or Dogwood Canyon itself. Those are short-leaf pine logs on the outside. That is what gives it the log cabin look. Then we use the Eastern red cedar for the ceiling. Gives us a cool cedar aroma when we step inside. Then rough sawn oak pouring on the bottom. We have between 50 and 75 weddings here each year, and it does seat right about 120 people. So we brought in pews from Atlanta, Georgia. The pews, they are 130 years old. They are handmade and hand carved. There is a church bell above the chapel, and you're welcome to ring it if you qualify. Now, the rope to the bell is on the left-hand side just before you get in. So what does it take to qualify? Number one, if you're young at age. Or number two, if you're young at heart. Or number three, if you happen to be on my tram. All right, guys, we're going to stop right here for just a little bit.